6 a.m., 29 degrees out, and we're hiking to the top of Rattlesnake Ledge with the keyboard and a violin. This is gonna be interesting.
So, as soon as your hand warms up, let's just do it again. Okay.
How did it feel?
It was good. I love how the notes mix with the wind, and I love how the music sings with the wind.
The feeling you get when you started?
Yeah, it's magical.
Are you ready?
It really is magical.
Musical mountaineering to me is really special because we get to be in the moment. We get to be present. We're not worried about or thinking about what's going to come next or what happened yesterday, but we get to be present right now.
Hello, I'm Rose.
And I am Anastasia.
And we're the Musical Mountaineers.
We carry a violin and a piano into the backcountry to do unannounced sunrise concerts. We started this, it was just a dream of two women, and we weren't really prepared for how many lives that it would touch in the process, and that's what has motivated us to just keep on climbing. The why of the Musical Mountaineers is really just to bring more light into the world through the incredibly powerful combination of music and the mountains, and to really encourage people to blaze their own trail and follow their heart and just see what happens.
Receive messages all the time from people who tell us, we want to hear you play, we want to find you. And we never announce our wilderness concerts, and we're always up at 4 or 5 in the morning to start hiking at trailheads. It's very rare that we ever do find somebody.
I really feel that even if they don't find us, that in essence, they really are finding the spirit of the Musical Mountaineers, which is this spirit of adventure and pursuing these beautiful moments in life. And so I hope that the people who are out there sunrise hiking, hoping for a glimpse of a Musical Mountaineers concert, I hope that that experience is beautiful for them and that they carry that feeling with them throughout their day, even if they don't end up hearing one of our concerts.
Mm-hmm.
Has this story, has this life experience taught you anything about life?
Oh my goodness. I've alluded to this before, and I've journaled about it a lot, that sunrises happen every day all over the world, and not everybody can go play piano and violin on the summit of a mountain. But there's something that every single person can do intentionally every day that's going to bring life to themselves and to the world around them.
Amazing and beautiful. Here they are. We've got Anastasia, we've got Rose. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Was that Benaroya Hall?
That was Benaroya Hall.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Can we start off with the how? How did this whole thing get created?
So I essentially had a near-death experience. I had a very almost fatal car accident. And at the time I was a police officer, and I had always wanted to live a very adventure-inspired life, and that near-fatal car accident for me was a catalyst to really sort of go after it in my life.
And I decided to face fears 2 years ago and join a mountaineering course to climb glaciers, to climb Mount Baker, and through all of that, I learned to climb mountains.
That's amazing. And then you guys met on a crazy whim.
We did. So I was doing all of these tiny little habits every day to improve my life, and one of those was giving. And completely randomly, I gave away a book on Instagram, and only one person entered my contest.
I was the one and only person who entered her contest,
crazy.
and I got an email saying, "Congratulations, you won."
So it it seems like there are things outside of your control that is getting you together.
Yes.
The why. Why are you guys doing this? What's your hope?
Yeah, when we started the Musical Mountaineers, we never had the plan to become the Musical Mountaineers. We were just so moved by how many people were deeply touched by our music, and it made both of us realize what a powerful force for good that we could be. And when we consciously choose to put our attention on what is good in this world, that cultivates a beautiful environment for more good to grow.
Rose, you had a comment, I'm sorry to interrupt, that says sunrises happen every day.
Right.
How does it finish?
Everybody has that moment, that unique gift that they can bring to the world. If a sunrise happens every day, then what is that one unique thing that you can bring to the world? And maybe you can't see it, as cliche as it sounds, maybe there's clouds blocking that sunrise, but just knowing that that sunrise happens every single day, and you have something unique and good that you can bring into the world.
That's amazing.
What could that be?
Right. It could whatever you think you want it to be. I mean, technically. We're running out of time, but people can find you, Musical Mountaineers, just search for them. Now, a lot of people want to find you out in the woods. You're not doing concerts for people. These are spur of the moment things.
They are.
You got it.
Yep. And we don't announce our concerts.
Nope.
So for leave no trace reasons, and really just to sort of maintain the purity of what we're doing. We don't do this for a show. There's a much deeper meaning behind what we're doing, and we don't ever want to sort of tamper with the essence of what we're creating. I think that people can find what we're creating on their own just by hiking out there.
So thank you guys so much for what you're doing, following your dreams. We try to urge people to do that. It's scary, but we're really grateful and showing stories that you're doing. If you guys, their story is super more in depth than this. So just look for them, Musical Mountaineers. They've got a really killer Instagram page. Again, thank you guys.